What is up, everyone? I hope everyone's enjoying another new day. As you can tell, we're gonna have a beautiful day today. So let's take it on.
This video I find incredibly disturbing. Look, putting Sydney Sweeney in the bad category, even though the only reason she does some of the stuff she does on screen is because her marketing agent won't give her any other choice. It's ridiculous. Yeah, look at that.
Unless it's like excessively high. I would like to not exceed 25 before I get married.
That is still excessively high. I'm sorry, but no. If they have a body count more than, if their body count is even 1, that's excessive. That is excessive when it comes to a relationship. But anyways, that's not going to be the main topic of today. I just happen to be watching this video. I just want you guys to know that most of the time when I do a vlog, there's really no plan. It's just a video of it's just a video of my life. That's all it really is. Sorry about that, guys. I want you guys to take a look at this. Look at that. 4 bed, 2 bath, 1,780 square feet. And look what it's costing out in California. Whereas here in Virginia, you could get that for $200 to $400 grand. Significantly lower, but still way too high for most people. And they're offering $805 grand. This estimate, 810 grand. It's ridiculous. $447 per square feet, or per square foot, which is also ridiculous. Wow. It's high time the US population stopped fighting each other and stood up to this greed. Alright guys, on my channel, 510 Insight, you'll find 2 new videos uploaded by tonight. These videos are not about the situation these disparaging issues going on between the left and the right. This is going to be about the way the insurance companies are now scamming people, and the second one about the outrageous prices that we are now living under just to get a home, just to keep a roof over our heads. Guys, I have to laugh at this. Look at this. It says many companies argued that they were forced to raise prices to offset their own increased operating expenses. What a load of shit. And labor costs? They're claiming labor costs are a part of it? No, they're not. Labor costs are not a part of it. You want to know why? Because they actually decreased they decreased their labor force. So that's a load of crap. I have to laugh at this a little bit. And then lag effects. They're claiming it's anticipation of future cost increases. Bullshit. Under Republican leadership, costs are actually going down on a lot of stuff. So that's a load of shit.
These companies are now actively lying.
Okay, this is a shocker. How is it that chips are $8 when I could get a bag of chips here for $5 to $6? Come on! What the hell? What the hell is going on? In what parts of the USA does a bag of chips cost $8?
While $8 for a bag of chips is high, you're seeing those prices in areas with a high cost of living, like major cities. Consumers are also reporting near
Small problem with that. I'm in a major city, but yet I see a bag of chips going for no higher than $6.
So that's a load of shit right there.
Wow. Ah, yes, it's on the West Coast. There's the problem. These crazy high costs of living is on the West Coast and in states like New York. There's the problem. The states that people are familiar with the increased cost of living. Just not to the level it's at now. Wow. It is crazy. I'm going to be putting this clip into my next... I'm going to be putting this clip in the next video I upload on the 510 Insight too, guys, so... And yeah, I'm going to start editing this. Oh. Hold on a moment. I want to put a little outro design on here. Image of the famous moon Ganymede. Hold on. I want a soundtrack for that too. I'm just trying to get my headphones on now. One-handed since I'm holding the camera with my left hand here. I like these headphones, guys. The fact that they light up blue like this. The fact that they light up blue like this, I find it cool. Heck, I can even see it on my computer screen. Just barely. Sorry, guys. I think I found the perfect outro. Yep, I found the perfect outro. Perfect outro song. I hate it when that happens. And of course it doesn't even respond to the fact that I set that to do this. I hate it when the stupid thing does that. hate this laptop sometimes, guys. Finally got it to work. It did it. Oh yeah, by the way guys, this man here was around when you could get a whole trunk load of groceries for $100. Enough to fill up an entire refrigerator and freezer. You could get that for $100 back in his day. These days, I mean, back in 2012, that would be about $370 when I was in high school, to be honest with you guys. It's not just 2012. My entire high school, it was my entire tenure in high school. It went up $200 since the 1960s and 70s. That should tell you something. You can tell this guy was either 60s or 70s when he was. It was either the 60s or 70s when he was born. So it's probably 80s. I want you guys to see this real quick. Or to hear this. Back in 1970, you could get bags of chips between 25 to 39 cents. Small bags, 10 to 15 cents. Yeah. The 1970s were a far better time to live in economically, but in the automotive world, not so much. Car enthusiasts were not happy in the 70s. Okay, I want you guys to see. This guy is extremely successful. CEO of not only Frito-Lay, but also the CEO of PepsiCo. He's also the CEO of PepsiCo Foods North America. And Quaker Foods North America. This guy is extremely successful. Jeez. He's doing extremely well for himself to be a CEO of 3 different companies. Guys, look at this. Legally, they can't make you work more than 12 hours a day. Because then you'd be working more than 60 hours a week. They cannot do that. By law. That's federal. But the benefits, good pay, free chips and other Frito-Lay snacks, dental, vision, and healthcare and health insurance, yeah. I'm sorry, but that company gives off that company has great benefits. So I may have to work. I may have to find one of their plants in Virginia to work for. Though, of course, they're wanting to show them by ethnicities and demographics like that. Let's see here. Yeah, compensation and benefits 3.5 out of 5. That's good. That's still good. Career opportunities is down 2.7. DEI 3.3. So basically, guys, they actually do it the right way when it comes to the whole diversity thing. For diversity, equity, and inclusion, they do it right. They don't do it the way so many others do. The work-life balance, however, not so great. Which means if I ever work for that company, my vlogging time is going to be quite limited. I want you to see these clips that are coming out real quick.
The writing's on the wall, you guys. It's
do not make enough money. The price of things are not keeping up with how much we're getting paid.
That's what I wanted you to hear. She kind of put that a little backwards. What's going on is wages are not keeping up with the cost of living.
Okay, look at that. That fraud scandal going on out in the Midwest and on the Great Lakes states. Look at that. $18 billion. That is beyond crazy.
Beyond outrageous. That any government system allowed that.
Wow. This is definitely going on my 510 Insight channel as well. This clip.
Yeah, I've been looking into shipping container homes over the last hour. But I'm still going to be getting the, I'm still looking for a four season tents that I can heat up with a wood stove or a little space heater like this. Yeah. But first, I'm going to have to find some way to purchase my own land. Somewhere where it won't be such a problem. Maybe put the property up for a rent. Because that actually might be a good amount of money. And I won't be putting it up for a high rent. Like so many people are worried about though. There are a ton of people worried about it. Yeah. Just doing the responsible thing. As usual, whenever the dogs are here. During the holiday season, they're not really here, so. The rest of the year, they are. And actually, I don't mind taking them outside when everything's calm and peaceful. Which is kind of rare when it's warmer out than it is right now. And by the way, guys, that tent I was going to get, sold out. That's two that have sold out now. Alright guys, I'm going to have to let you guys go here. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. Check out my other channels, follow me on social media, and check out my referral links, all in the bio. Hope you guys enjoyed your day, and I'll see you next video. Peace.